Hi guys, it's Alex again. So I'm here today with a very overdue video of the haul I got of Ben's good friend Roger in February of 2023. And I've done a few parts of this haul before, and yeah, I just haven't got around to showing you other parts of that haul. Let's say time flies when you have a day job. Um, Somewhere in the midst of the haul, I decided to, before I show you the things I've gotten off of Roger, to actually clean them, because I got fed up with putting things away dirty. I found that I didn't really get around to cleaning them as much as I would have liked to after I've put them in a new spot. So these are the clean tools. Not all of them I got off Roger, but I'll get to that later. So it's pretty crowded in the frame here. They don't all fit in. So move some things to the side as we go. So let's get to this big wrench first of all. So this part of the hole, as you might have already deducted from just looking at the picture, is the pipe wrenches I got on the February of 2023. This is an auto adjust pipe wrench, and I must say I didn't really figure out how it works. So it's made by Advanced Forging and Tool Works from Chicago. And it's called the patent Topofast, patent applied for. So it's a quick adjust pipe wrench, and I had it working actually. So it was quite clean when I got it. It was actually sandblasted. The sand was still in the mechanism, so I've given it a thorough clean, and I've given it a wire wheel to sort of give it a more of, tool look rather than sandblasting gives a very distinct look, I find. So that's just a quick wire wheel, and then a lot of WD-40 to get the mechanism clean. I had it working actually, but so I think more people struggle with how that thing worked, because it's no longer being made. This is a Veltec wrench I just picked up on a flea market, I think. Giving it a quick clean. It was in the lot, so that will go in the American open-end wrench section. Now this is one of my favorite wrenches, a duckbill. I really like them. I think they're uber cool. And it was all rusty. I just sanded the faces and cleaned it. So the faces had a reground, but I think it looks nice. It looks a lot like it. You like it, a really cool wrench, a duckbill. Then not from Roger, but just from Dutch Marketplace. I had never seen them before on Dutch Marketplace, and then two of them pop up at the same time. Basically, I've never seen them again. So these are two versions of the Hawkeye. Now, as you can see, the biggest difference in these two is that the stamping on this one is a bit deeper. And John Fix showed it once. They have these odd thread sizes that don't seem to add up. So this is supposedly 1/2 inch, which it isn't. They're all off. It never matches. Very interesting. I like these. I think they're really cool. I think the only one I'm missing now that I know of is one that has, like, on one side has a sort of a screwdriver tip. This is the one without a screwdriver tip. So I'm happy to own that finally. So that's one. Then moving on, this is a very early pipe wrench, American as well, made by Fetkin Manufacturing Company out of New York. So early with the mechanism working like that. You can see it's quite obvious how it works. It had the it had the top being snapped off, so it has a bit of an underbite, but it's still like an early. I think those are quite. I don't think they're really common. That's what I think. So early American pipe wrench. Then a nice 8-inch Tremo. Now Ben showed you a 14-inch Tremo he got recently on my behalf, and I think it's like the size up. I think it's very similar to this one, just a 14-inch being much bigger, obviously. This is a lovely little wrench. Little Armstrong, 8 inches well, Armstrong. There you go. Armstrong Brothers, out of Chicago again. Nice, I mean, I like this wrench. It's very, you know, it's very solid. Look, this thing, rattling. This thing, very solid. Solid little wrench, nice stiff spring in there. So again, this one had a clean on the face, wire wheel, just a good going through, get it all clean and waxed up, all waxed up. Now actually, the wrench that's left over is the one that took me so long to get this video done. Because what happened, I started cleaning it, and then I stripped out the screw. So I tried to get a pitch, which I wasn't successful. Then I got another screw, tapped it up, and then I started sanding. So what I did, I took it all apart. As you can see, the jaws are all reground. They were very pitted, you won't tell. So this is all ground down again, you know, sanded to quite a high shine. What I did after I gotten it to a high shine, I put it back in the DXC to give it a sort of more matte, you know, more worn finish. So it didn't look like I sanded it yesterday. I've actually taken the pin out, taken this jaw out, so I could do like a good flat grind on there, because those pins are an issue. Then I made a new pin, which I pinned over, and then I spent a lot of time on this part. You know, this is easy. It's all flat, nothing to lose. But on those Fitzell wrenches, those stampings are ever so shallow. So I've worked around it. So that's why there's pitting left in here. So I worked around it to get all the pitting, and tried to get as close to it with the Dremel as I dared, and then, you know, started to smooth it all back in. I'm not super happy. Again, I thrown it in the DXC, but I didn't got the sort of matte look that like the back has gotten, because this was all sanded, very pitted indeed. But I'm sort of happy with how it came out. It looks really nice. Those things came painted, so I'm still debating, do I want to paint it? Because I don't know, because I've never seen a new one. That at the Fitzell factory, they just thrown them in all black paint. This would have been all black from my understanding. So I might just go the route of, you know, clean, you know, making this black. I don't really like black, and I didn't feel like green or blue, so I don't know if I'll paint it. It'll probably stay like this for a while. It's safe and secure. So those are those are not actually all the pipe wrenches I got of Roger. I got the Stilson of him, which I'm still in the process of doing, but I want to clean these up, show them you. But I'm still in the process of doing this this Stilson. You can see it's apart, and I've been sanding on it. The head's been sanded. I've taken the pin out, but you can see it's bent. And it's even more clear when when this section is gone. So I'm going to take it over to a buddy of mine and straighten it up. I actually just started with taking off this nut, and then, you know, trying to, because it had sections of the handle missing. It's not really clear, is it? It had sections of the handle missing, which I filled in with some pieces of wood, and just descended into taking the whole thing apart and doing it all up. So I need to bend that straight, take it to my buddy that has Dake, and play around with it a little bit, and then play around with sanding this part and doing that. The handle's off. I don't know what to do with it. It's off, and I just can't get it right. So I need to think about it. It should be put in a lathe, really, which I don't have. And ideally, another one should be made to do a really good job, because this will loosen up again. So I don't know. Will be in another video. So I'll put my wrenches away now and show you my drawer of pipe. Right guys, so this is I'm sorry I'm jabbering on quite long, so I'm gonna cut it short right here. This is my pipe wrench drawer. As you can see, I'm not collecting pipe wrenches at all, and you can tell why I want to clean them now before I put them away, because like, this dirty bugger's been in there for years, and every time I look in this drawer I see this dirty thing. I'm getting fed up with that. So I need to figure out how to fit all those wrenches in there. So I'll try and put a shot in the end what it looks like after some rearranging. So you can see I've fitted some of them in. I've moved all the Tremos out. They're in their own drawer, which I'll show you after this. So it's still the Mumbai of pipe wrenches, but some of them are in. I think it looks alright if you don't think about all the horribly rusty ones. As you can see, I've got another size of the Fitzall wrench, and it needs sort of the same treatment. I started on it, as you can see. So yeah, let's get to the Trimo. Onto the Trimo drawer. There's some other occupants of this this drawer that I've taken out for video purposes. So this is my collection of Trimo tools with a nice old Trimo chart in there. So I hope you've enjoyed these videos. Sorry for waffling on so long. See you again soon. Bye.